We are solely in office. I had to drive an hour away to go there. They sound like they know what they're doing. It was a no-brainer, and then I just went for it. I graduated with a public relations degree and a minor of marketing. Once I graduated, I kind of got more into recruitment jobs. I did HR a little bit for ADP, and then it was just an idea to kind of do recruitment for different staffing agencies, for direct positions at tech companies. So that's kind of what my background was up until when I joined TripleTen. When I was working for the agency, obviously, in order to be a good recruiter, you need to be very knowledgeable of the roles, and I was very, new to all of that. So I remember enjoying just learning about what tech roles offered and what it entailed, and so it piqued my interest as far as like, oh, I can see myself potentially doing these type of things, and that's kind of what started the ball rolling. Felt like I was just hitting a ceiling where I didn't really see anything else that I can do in recruitment. And the one thing I remember is I saw there was an ad on Instagram. That's kind of what started the whole idea of like, oh, this can actually be a career that I can actually see myself doing. So that started the interest, and that was the main reason why I started the opportunity to pick up the phone and call. I just needed somebody to point me in the right direction. So the first thing I did once I saw that ad on Instagram was it prompted me to book a call to meet with a career coach or someone that can give me advice. The person that I spoke with, they basically went over my background and just said, okay, based on what you've done, I think you would be a good fit for this avenue in data analytics or business intelligence analytics. And they basically just convinced me on the fly that this is the right role for me, or the right path for me to take. It made perfect sense for me. I was like, I didn't need to find anything else to kind of explore. I felt like if I was going to do this, I needed to be 100% in, this role that they put me in. And that's what kind of made me do the program. I didn't know what to expect, of course. So I had my own laptop. I had my own setup at home. I worked 2 different jobs. So that was another challenge. But they gave me the idea of like, yeah, you just have to put in about 2 to 3 hours a day and you'll be able to kind of figure it out. So I said, okay, sure. So I have 2 to 3 hours I can dedicate to this. So every day when I went home from work, I went to the gym, got myself refreshed. And then I sat on my computer, and I was on my computer for about 2 to 3 hours. That was one of the motivations that I wanted to look for this opportunity, because the pay that I was getting was very low. So I had to take a second job on the weekends. And yeah, that was another challenge that I had to overcome while studying. So yeah, I had a job on the weekends, sometimes at night, but not, I tried to limit it to just weekends. But yes, I had a job on the 9 to 5 cents, Monday through Friday. And then Friday through Sunday, I had a second job. I did have a second job. I also moved around that time because I was trying to get out of Orlando. So there were a lot of things that prevented me from finishing as quickly as I wanted to. But it was all, things that I didn't let hinder me. I just, life just happened and I couldn't stay 100% focused. There were some challenging subjects. I won't lie to you that I needed to spend a little bit of extra time speaking with a tutor or doing a one-on-one. I didn't want to rely on anyone else, but I had to kind of give up that, ego and say, okay, there's other people that can help you. You just have to ask and get out of your comfort zone. And those are the things that I had to do that were slightly uncomfortable. And then, everybody was very friendly, and they allowed me to kind of ask those questions and get those answers that I needed. It was tough. I remember I had to meet with my career coach every 2 weeks, let them know that I submitted 10 applications every week, and I, network with 10 people. And there were days that it was discouraging, to be honest with you, because I wasn't getting anywhere, feeling like I was doing it all and it was going to lead to nothing. But again, they kind of gave me that reassurance, and that, the ability to kind of nurture me and say, obviously this is a process that is just like everyone else's. You're going to be able to find a job. You just have to keep applying and keep looking out, and you'll see something come eventually. Once I got the job offer from my current job now, that was when it really started to because I think that was probably my third or fourth interview request. So once I got that one, I was kind of already mentally prepared. I knew some of the touching points of the interview questions. So I reached back out to my career coach. I let them know I have another interview coming up. They gave me a lot of good advice. This one I remember I took a lot more seriously because I had 6 to 7 different interviews before I got the role, and they were all individual 30-minute calls with different people. And each of those interviews, it was this could be it. If you do it the right way, you might get the job from this role or from this interview. And long story short, I got the job. So that was the dedication it took for me to get to this point, is the patience and just the ability to keep applying. I thought that I wasn't going to be able to find that happiness from a job that other people did find because they knew earlier on what they wanted. I'm in my 30s now, and now I feel like I'm finally at that point. It's not like I feel like it's too late. I just wish that I had that opportunity prior. So I never complain about any of those things that I went through. I just said everything happened in my life exactly the way it was supposed to, and it happened for a reason. And I'm happy it did, because this is the journey that some people wish that they can be on, but they never do.